In this video, we'll demonstrate how to add new items, services, parts, equipment, and more. On the product page, we have the option to add a new item. When it is selected, you can choose what you'd like to add, like parts, equipment, services, tools, or consumable products like tapes that are used on a daily basis. For instance, if you're adding a service, you can decide the category and subcategory it falls under. You also have the option to add more subcategories if needed. Let's say we choose the heating category and want to add a service like fixing furnace. You can then set the price you want to charge the customer and the cost involved for you to provide the service, such as technician fees. You can also add a picture and documents related to the service. This is set as a fixed rate service. To charge hourly instead, simply click on hourly rate and enter the rate you want. For instance, if the rate is $149 for 1 hour and the service takes 2 hours, you can charge $298. You can also add documents related to the service used if needed. Adding a service is that simple. If you want to duplicate existing service, you can use the Copy From option. This will show you a list of all the services you have. For example, if you want to add a furnace service, you can submit it. Now you can see it's a fixed rate for $188. The image has already been added here. By activating Show and Support Page button, you can easily proceed to our AI support page, which we will cover it in AI video. For adding any parts, simply go ahead and add them. You'll need to select the category first, then proceed to choose the subcategory. Alternatively, you can add titles or types if they are related. Let's say you want to add something to the control and electrical section. You can easily do so by entering the name and adding all the necessary information. If you input a cost of, let's say, $100, the system will automatically calculate all related taxes. This tax information is sourced from your company profile page. You can adjust the markup as you wish, by percentage. For example, if it's 50%, you'll see the selling price and the profit margin. If you want to maintain a minimum quantity in the warehouse, say 5, you can set a low stock alert at 3, and you'll receive a notification when it's time to restock. You also have the option to include it in the installation service or whatever suits your needs. Sometimes, you might want to add labor costs to the installation or charge it separately. You can do this by setting an hourly labor rate. Simply enter the labor per hour rate and the number of hours required. If your rate is $129 and you need 2 hours, this will automatically be added to your invoice as part of the price. If you'd like to see the total, it will be displayed right here. If you prefer a fixed rate, simply delete the current rate and input a fixed rate of $200. You can then view the price of the part installation on the invoice. If you want to add details or information about this part, you can do so easily. You can also add a supplier who sells it and upload any related documents in PDF format here. If you need to write a description, you can add it here. If there are any parts that need materials, you can add them here. For instance, let's copy an item from another package. If I go in here and let's say choose Google Nest thermostat and submit, I can now add all the related information here and make minor changes to all new products. Adding equipment is quite straightforward. You follow the same procedure for all items. For now, let's copy an equipment. I'll go ahead and input Navient Tankless and submit. Now you can see the picture. All the information, main categories, subcategories, title, and type are all here. We have it positioned for our AI to scan through documents and respond. All the information is here. The labor is added here, and you can remove it if necessary. All the details of this equipment have already been added. You can add supplier information, and any relevant documentation and descriptions are already included. Now this is the material list. If you wish, you can always add more by searching for additional items. For instance, if I want to add another tankless item here, I can do so. Then to narrow down the search, use drop-down to select any parts, equipment, or consumables. Another easy way to add item directly on the selected category or name, simply click on it. For example, select Service. Click on the 3 dots, and you will see the option to add a new item. Since we selected Service, You can see the main category is already selected. You can add relevant name and specify whether the service has a fixed rate or an hourly rate, as per your needs, and then just continue. This is how we can add any item to any product. Another example, if we navigate to equipment and select a tankless, we can easily add an item here. If we add a part here, you'll notice that all the necessary categories are already pre-filled. This allows us to continue adding the necessary information, thereby speeding up the process. Thank you very much for watching.